Hello friends, welcome to my kitchen. Here's wishing you all a very happy and prosperous Diwali. Diwali is everyone's favorite festival. So on this beautiful occasion, I have come up with Kaju Katli recipe. You can also call it Kaju Barfi. It's so expensive in the market, we all know that, but it's so simple to make with very less ingredients. You can make this mouth-melting sweet for this Diwali and enjoy with your family and friends. You can also make this for gifting to your friends and family. Let's see the recipe. The ingredients that are needed are, I have taken around 1 cup of cashew. You can take chopped cashews as well. I have taken full cashew. It's 1 cup quantity. Next, I have taken half cup of sugar. How much ever quantity of cashew you'll take, it's half quantity sugar you need to take. Then I have taken around 2 tablespoons of ghee. And then we need half cup of water. Whichever cup I have used to measure sugar, same cup I need to measure water as well. Equal quantities of sugar and water. Now we need to powder the cashews, for which I am transferring the cashews into the mixer jar, closing the lid and blending it. Do not blend it too much, just 2-3 seconds is more than enough. Use pulse method, just on and off as I am showing here. If you over blend it, then the cashews will release oil and it will become a paste. If little oil is released, no problem, but do not make it too sticky. See, this is how it will look after blending it. Now I have heated up a pan and I am adding half cup of sugar. Into it I am adding half cup of water. As I had mentioned earlier, half cup of sugar, half cup of water, equal quantity. We do not want one string consistency here. Just make sure that the sugar completely dissolves in water and we'll cook it for around 3 to 4 minutes once the sugar is dissolved, that's all. Now that the sugar is dissolved and we have cooked the syrup for around 3 to 4 minutes, I am transferring the cashew powder. Now all we need to do is keep mixing it and make sure that it doesn't burn at the bottom and it doesn't stick to the kadai. Keep mixing it, keep giving it a stir. Make sure that there are no lumps. Until we get a ribbon-like consistency out of this mixture, we need to keep mixing it. I'll show you at the end what I'm talking about. Also, another very important point, keep your gas stove in medium flame. Do not keep it in high flame. After around 7 to 8 minutes, we can see that our cashew mixture has started to separate from the kadai. We'll cook it for another 3 minutes. Yes, after 3 minutes, our cashew mixture is almost ready. Into it I am adding around a teaspoon of ghee. Very little amount of ghee is enough. After adding ghee, you do not need to cook it for a long time. Just 30 seconds is more than enough. After 30 seconds, we'll turn off the gas stove and we'll transfer this mixture to a greased plate. See, I'm greasing the plate quickly and then I'm transferring the mixture into the plate. Please make this process faster because if the cashew mixture cools down completely, then it will become hard and we cannot give it shape. See, this is the ribbon consistency that I was talking about. Once you get this ribbon consistency, you can turn off the gas stove. You can check with the help of a spatula when the gas stove is on itself for the ribbon consistency. Now, with the help of a spatula, just mix it like this as I'm showing. It's too hot to touch with your hands, that is why I'm using a spatula. Keep mixing it like this until this mixture becomes 50% cool, and once it becomes a little more harder than how it was initially when it was too hot, and then we'll be transferring it into a greased butter paper. I'm quickly greasing a butter paper or parchment paper and then I'm transferring the mixture. Usually you don't need to grease it because it's already smooth and silky, the butter paper, but to be on a safer side, I'm greasing it. Now I'm transferring the cashew dough on top of the butter paper. Look at the consistency, it has come out perfect. The consistency should be like this. I'm showing it to you again and again so that you get your perfect cashew burfi. Now that it's 50% cooled down, I'm able to touch with my bare hands. Hence, we'll have to knead it gently like a dough, as I'm showing here. Again, this process as well, you need to do it faster, because if it completely cools down, then you won't be able to knead it like this. Now what we need to do is, we need to place a butter paper on top of the cashew paste and give it some shape with the help of your hands, and then roll it. How much thickness you want completely depends on you. Also, if you do not have a butter paper, you can also use some plastic sheets to do this process. Okay, let us see how it looks. Can you see how glossy it looks? Just like market bought Kaju Burfi. Now let it cool down completely and then we will give it shape. Also, if you want to place silver leaves on top of this, you can do that, but it will not make any difference to the taste. It is going to look beautiful, that's all. I am not adding any silver leaves because most of them do not have it at home. Now that our cashew burfi has completely cooled down, I am giving it a desired shape. You can remove the edges if it's not in good shape. Now I am giving it a regular square or diamond shape, whatever you want to call it. There you go. Our Kaju Burfi is now ready to serve. Here's some decoration just to bring that festive vibe. Guys, hope you enjoyed this recipe. Do try this recipe this Diwali. Share it with your family and friends, or you can also make this delicious mouth-melting Kaju Katli or Kaju Burfi for gifting purpose as well. So please let me know in the comment section down below if you enjoyed this recipe. Also, please don't forget to hit the like button, and if you haven't subscribed to my channel yet, then do subscribe to my channel. Once again, wishing you all a very happy and prosperous Diwali. See you in the next video.